Good one.
That's right, man. It's a mistake. Lily and you have.
Gone.
Come. I'm gonna get the phone.
I got nothing. I'm popping it.
Yeah, pop away. Even the spy. Are they above me? What the fuck?
Find another.
You. What the fuck's that noise? Seany, you hear that? What the fuck? Right, tell me you did.
You can pop it now.
So fucking good. Oh shit, I'm fucking. Oh, I'm fucking.
Lovely. I don't know as well. Keep it pointing, some lad.
I'm a bad man.
Get the fuck off me.
Yeah. Oh, what? Whoa. Don't see that.
Oh shit.
That is she.
It's just I'm good at it.
I know what you're
Never goes live, finish. Might be killing maybe.
I just ran at these kids through an open field and shit on them.
Oh my god, bro.
Hop in another UAV.
If I reloaded, I'd kill it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is a fucking mad game, yo.
Your teammate is on the gulag now. If they survive, they're deployed.
Been killed by a C4.
Good. Let me kill this bounty in a second. I should be able to.
I can rise, don't let me though. Don't let
Yeah,
me.
res him if you can.
I'm loading back to the gulag.
What the fuck are you doing, my dude?
Good lord.
Right here, I'm pulling.
Oh yeah, I see me, eh? Oh, another kid. Oh no. Yeah, oh wait, there's one hanging and then one like inside you. Oh, no, is it side door? He's in there. Left, you're right, left.
My left, alright, but.
Seems it.
Wait, is there any other one or no? No. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one.
Only grab it, dude.
Yeah, grab it. I need some plates.
Bro. Holy shit.
Going for a UAV VAP.
Perfect, yeah. I'm gonna go fire.
Yeah, get up in the tower. I'll go play this.
I want some smoke, you know. Yo, one more. Yeah,
Down, he's going to res him.
on my side.
Yeah, on the ladder, he'll be on the ladder. There's one more, I don't know. Over here, sniping.
Only 5 remain. Finish your mission.
Just get over here, sniping somewhere.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, over the hill, yeah.
It's gotta be either fucking storage or they bought it at the gas station.
Over here.
Yeah, the guy.
You can snipe him for us, you know.
Yeah, I
That
think it's
fucking
gas station.
smoke. I got him. Let's go. Let me get 6 kills. 48 for me.
Holy shit, boys.
Oh,
Come
on, man.
How many kills was that?
Bro, I fucking lot.
Come on.
Yes, man. Who else?
Noobs. Gas noobs up. Come on. Gas noobs.
Right, it looks like I'm going to be answering some questions for you guys around the Cold War beta that we just that recently just came about. So I'll be reading off my phone here. So if I'm looking down, that's why. How did you get your hands on the? How did it feel to get your hands on the Black Ops Cold War beta? It was honestly, it was pretty similar to the alpha. Like, it was a few changes. I was eager to see if they actually listened and done the changes that they said they were going to change, so like the sliding and stuff like that. And yeah, I was pretty happy with what they've done so far. That's kind of the main reason I was playing it for, to see if the few issues from the alpha and pre-beta were fixed, and they pretty much were. So it felt good to get my hands on it, and it felt good to be playing some Call of Duty again. It's been the off season, we've been enjoying it, but it's good to actually play some Call of Duty again. So question number 2, how did the pace of the game feel? The pace of the game, right now, I feel like the slide makes it faster than it should be, but I'm not upset with it. Like, they fixed the slide, and I think they're going to fix it again. But I'm pretty happy with what they've done so far, with like how the movement feels. I feel like some players have already like abused mechanics and made it better than it should be. I just feel like that needs to be tuned a little bit, and I feel like the pace of the game will be good for me. How does the gunplay feel? This has honestly been the best that I've from any COD. I feel like its gunplay feels the best. Honestly, it could be like because we're on PC, obviously it's smoother, higher frames, etc, etc. Like, it goes beyond that. So honestly, like, I don't think it's anything they've done it too differently. I just feel like Call of Duty was made to be on a PC. It feels smooth, it feels right. There's less bugs, less mistakes, and I feel like that's what we've been asking for a long time out of these developers. And obviously with the equipment being upgraded, I feel like now there's no excuse, and I think Black Ops have done a pretty good job on that no excuse part. I feel like it feels pretty smooth for a beta. It felt like a real game. So they're fixing a lot of things in time, so like everything's looking up for the next year. So question 4, what was the best SMG in the alpha? So I'm going to be running AR next year, assault rifle, so I wasn't really trying out much submachine guns, but from what I was trying, I think the MP5 is pretty good. I feel like that, if you see a lot of other like videos and stuff like that, I feel like the MP5 and the, what's the name of it, the Uzi type gun, I can't remember the name, because like I said, I was mostly focusing on the ARs to make sure that I have a better understanding for when the game comes out. And I feel like a lot of people landed on the same part. I feel like the M16 for the assault rifle was the best part. So this is going into question 5. So what was the best AR in the alpha? This is alpha. It came about late in the beta. I feel like people didn't notice it until later because it was under a different slot, tactical assault rifle. But I would like to say that I feel like the M16 is probably the best assault rifle that I used in the beta. simply just because it's a burst rifle that we've not had in a while, and it kills in one burst. So I feel like as an AR, there's not much else you'd need, and I feel like a lot of the ARs clocked onto that. When I think the first person I seen use it was Crim. I think it was Crim. I could be wrong with that, but I saw Crim use it, and I was like, let me give this a try, and it was unbelievable. So I'd say it has to be the best AR in the beta. What changes would you like to see for the full release? What changes? Honestly, like I'm not got much of a list, to be honest. I feel like just make sure that the movement mechanics aren't breakable, so aren't abusable. So sorry. I feel like the guns are pretty balanced. I feel like everyone's happy with, like, there's quite a selection of guns. Even though there is some strong OP guns, I feel like most of them can keep up. So if you aren't using the best gun, I feel like you'd still be able to compete, which is a good thing. It reminds me of Black Ops 3 in that aspect. So in terms of like major changes for the game, I'm not too sure. Like other than make sure and just keep the slide normal, or like do its best to keep the slide in the mechanic abusement not at a minimal at least, because in Modern Warfare's mistake was allowing that to become the meta. Next year I don't think anyone wants that, so hopefully they keep tabs on that, keep it on track, and that's all from me, like for changes for when the game releases. Would you nerf any of the guns in the game if you didn't mention in question 6? So I would, in terms of nerfs for the new for the beta, I think the M16. I think I said that before, with that being the most overpowered assault rifle. I think people have their own preferences, but I feel like a gun that can one burst, like get most ranges, not most, but like for the most part, a one burst kill shouldn't be in the game. Even though I was saying that's what ARs have been wanting in the past. So like, I think the submachine guns have their own benefits, but I feel like it'd be hard to allow a gun in that's going to kill in one burst. Like, it's going to cause a lot of problems. So I feel like if they nerfed that a little bit, to either where it shoots a little bit quicker with a higher kill time, or well, lower essentially, or like keep the same rate but just slow the damage. I'm not too sure, but obviously I feel like that gun needs a little bit of a nerf. I think like one burst is, especially if it's 3 bullets, I'm pretty sure it's a 3 bullet burst, it's not ideal. It's going to cause a lot of let's say BS situations, so I think it's best if it's just nerfed a little bit, or use a more balanced gun. What's your favourite map in the beta? Honestly, since the alpha came out and we were told about it, Moscow has been my best map that I've enjoyed. I feel like the layout's pretty simple, the way it should be, 3 lanes, and I feel it's going to be a great. I'm assuming that's going to be in all game modes next year, because I feel like it's a pretty well-rounded map. I could tell they put a lot of effort into that one. I like Cartel as well. There's a lot of the map that's like kind of out there where no one really goes, which is annoying. But I feel like it's a decent map. It's not amazing, but I feel like Moscow's like up there, and then I'd say Cartel and Miami's just a little bit down below. But yeah, I'd say those are the 2 best maps. I'd say they could probably be decent or good for competitive next year. So question 9, what maps could you see being in the competitive map pool? I've just answered that in question 8. So let me just recap. So far from playing the beta, I feel like Cartel's a maybe for in the rotation, maybe for like a search and destroy, not for like a hard point or control. Maybe control, but I feel like for search and destroy, Cartel would be ideal. And then Moscow across all 3 game modes, I believe, is honestly going to be the map where everyone. So there's always a map in the veto process that everyone likes to play, because it's pretty even on both sides. And I feel like Moscow is going to be that map next year. I feel like everyone's going to want to play that map because it's the most. Tactically, it makes sense. It's just a 3-lane map that's just easy to understand, and both teams can just go at it. Every game has one, like your London Docks, for example, like World War II. Everyone played it because it was just the middle ground. It was a fair on both sides, and I think that Moscow is going to be that map for next year, and I think it's going to be played a lot. So question 10 to round it off. Overall, how would you rate it at the early stage? Like I said, I feel like it's a little hard to answer this question, simply because this beta was on the PC, and obviously with an upgraded PC it's pretty smooth. So I feel like it's for an alpha, it felt good on the PS4, not good, it felt okay in the PS4, but on a PC, on the beta, it feels like a different game. It feels like we've been missing out this whole time, and from the early stages it looks fantastic, and a few, just to make sure and keep on top of glitches and small things like that, like they have been, I feel like we're in for a good year. So I'm very happy with what we've shown in the beta and the alpha. and I can't wait to finally play the game when it's released. Yeah, thanks for watching. That's all the question.